Well, just trying to search for some new sounds and try and reach a more European influenced thing. I've learned a lot from Americans, and I want to try and utilize it. Painted black, which is an English thing, and we just think this is probably the direction we'll probably be going in. I don't know.
Just returned from a very successful tour of America are the Animals, and we're very glad to have them on Top of the Pops for the first time. Alan Price is the organist and pianist with the group. Alan, it's nice to have you on the show.
Thanks very much.
When did you first have a record in the hit parade here in Britain?
Just during the last year.
Yeah.
The first record went in March 64.
And that was called?
Baby, Let Me Take You Home.
And then, of course, your next impression on our charts, and a very big one, was The House of the Rising Sun.
That was the really big one. We're trying to get away from that one now.
Why?
Because everybody associates us with this number. So we're hoping this next one is really going to be a big one and remove that from people's minds.
Has having a hit made any difference to your way of life, Alan?
Yeah, and we've travelled a lot more. We've been to the States 3 times. We've been to France. We're hoping to go to Japan.
Sounds good.
Hong Kong, various places like that. Otherwise, we have material wealth. We have more money, which we hope to be getting in the future. You don't get your royalties straight away. But there's been no changes in the characters of the boys.
What are you going to do for us now, then, Alan?
We'd like to do for you now, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood.
Which, of course, is your latest song.
Now, the Animals have earned the reputation of being the British group to have got closest to an authentic rhythm and blues sound. Eric, how do you think you've achieved this?
Well, because we believe in the music, and we've played it for some time now. And from being sort of very young, we've been interested in what I would call genuine, real rock and roll music.
Yeah.
Which, to me, and people like Fats Domino, when he was around, was streets ahead of other artists in that field, and he just stuck in my mind, and he's never changed. He's the same.
Yeah, that's true. Now, Eric, can we talk about your music? Where did you find your hit number, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood?
Well, we first heard it in America by Miss Nina Simone.
Great artist.
And she's a knockout. And we've simplified it, and we've taken the basic musical riff in the background, simplified it, and a repetitive thing at the end, which I hope will stick in people's minds, you know.
And now Top of the Pops takes a look at a recent news story which reported that the Animals, or at least their music, had been responsible for inciting riots in San Francisco. What's the truth about this, Eric?
Well, we don't really know. We just woke up one morning to find newspaper reports that we were in San Francisco. Actually, I was in bed at the time.
But where were you in bed?
In London.
Ah, well.
So all I can think is that some group has been impersonating us there.
Does this happen at all to your knowledge in the States?
Well, we found that it does in America. Certain acts sell their names, and other people perform for them.
So you never know whether it's the real thing or not. Well, this is the real thing here, folks. He's an Eric Burdon type animal.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were in Britain when this happened, so it's nothing to do with you at all?
No.
Very glad to hear it. Eric Burdon, that is. We've had a lot of inquiries about where exactly you and the boys come from. Can you fill in the details?
Well, from Tyneside area in general, Newcastle.
Well, now that you've travelled all over the country and all over the world, in fact, is there anything that you remember that's particularly special about the Tyneside scene, the pop music scene there?
The beer.
Anything else?
Tyneside music scene.
Yeah, the music scene, sorry. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. It was particularly good in the fact that we had sort of every section of beat and jazz music being performed there 2 years ago was represented there in Newcastle by different units, everything from modern jazz to rock and roll,
Now, last time we talked, you mentioned the great admiration for Fats Domino. Your new record, I think you probably agree, has got a very Domino kind of style about it, although it's a Sam Cooke number, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Was this deliberate?
No, not really. It just coincidence, really,
Yeah. And we're all very sorry that this is the last time organist Alan Price will be with the group. Right, let's hear the boys now with C.C. Ryder. Eric Burdon, can you tell us anything about it?
Yeah, it's written by the same people who wrote the Righteous Brothers' big hit.
Love and Feeling.
Love and Feeling, yeah.
What did they do, send this over for you?
Well, they asked if we would be interested in it. At first we said no because it was all, 18 basses and thousands of tambourines and things. And then we thought, we might as well try it. And with just 4 instruments, it ended up like it does now.
Now, one of the most serious thinkers about pop music in this country is Eric Burdon, lead singer with The Animals. Now, Eric, I know you've been talking for some time about getting into the movie business. What exactly would you like to do?
Well, we'd like to do a documentary film on the differences between America and England at the moment, as far as the music.
In pop
scene
music?
goes. Yeah, because they've got so many great artists there, and there's still streets ahead of us, musically, I think.
And yet our music's happening.
Yeah. So, you know, like explain how this came about. Show kids at 15 years of age, a few years back, how they sort of collected Chuck Berry records and used to go, you know, mad for waiting for the next release coming. And this is how we learned how to play that music, by listening and learning so much. You know.
Should make a very interesting film. Do you think it's likely to happen?
Well, I certainly hope so. It's one of my ambitions. It's one of all our ambitions to do it.
But how far advanced is it?
Well, we're in the, you know, talking stages about it, and we're going to investigate television companies who might want to buy the film.
Yeah.
It's no good making it if there's no market for it. We just don't want to sit in a
that's for sure.
black room by ourselves and say, oh, this is what we've done.
Good. Chaz Chandler, you and the boys are off behind the curtain soon, aren't you? Where are you going?
Poland.
Poland, folks.
To do concerts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing
Thank
10
you.
days. 10 days concerts.
Having a look
Should
around,
be
you know.
Great experience.
I've read somewhere something about a film.
Yeah, we're going to film in Poland. Doing a half-an-hour documentary.
Cinema la vérité type method, you know.
How exactly are you going to do a documentary in a foreign country?
Oh, well, you know, the cameramen are going around with us all the time, filming everything we do, and the sound will be done in synchronization with the film. And then after we've shot miles and miles of film, we find if there's anything worth any use out of it by cutting it down. And if we can get half an hour out of that, that's what we want.
Well, let's talk about your latest record. Where did you find it?
New York, some people in New York wrote it. It came to us by way of Mickey Most, who brought it across to America for us. He was out there a few days with us.
And by my side right now is Eric Burdon, clad in a very splendid sweater, a shirt. What is it, Eric?
Sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt.
And
yeah.
it bears the emblem University
University
of
of
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
When were you there then?
Last year.
Yeah.
Au mau ki en au mau.
Very good. What does it mean?
I'm the voice.
Well, I mean, are you an honorary member or something?
No, I bought it in a shop in Hawaii.
Oh, anybody can buy them.
Yeah, it's a big craze out there. You know, we'll get them off kids as well. Like kids from certain colleges send with sweaters and things, and UCLA and things like that.
It's like the kids over here wear college scarves and
Yeah,
never
yeah.
been nearer than...
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now then, news-wise, what are the Animals going to be doing in the near future?
We're doing 2 American tours this year, and we're going to make a movie as well, I hope. Well, we're making 3 documentaries for American and British television, and then we're going to make a feature film
Got a script
this
yet?
year. We've got a very good idea. We're getting a synopsis together.
You're doing it yourselves?
Yeah. Well, we hope so.
Yeah. Great. All right. Well, I think it's time we had a bit of music. So what about the tremendous hit on your new record? Where's this from?
It was originally a Mississippi prison song, and we changed the lyrics and things into a more English type situation.
Was the title the same?
No, it was originally called Rosie,
And you call it now?
Inside Looking Out.
Now, this particular edition of Top of the Pops is the very last time that John Steele will be playing drums with the Animals. John, why are you leaving the group?
Well, I think I've had enough of looning around the world, you know, and one-night stands, living in hotels and things. I want to settle down with me wife and me little daughter, you know.
Yeah. How long have you been married?
Almost 2 years now.
Do you know what you're going to do?
Well, I've got an interest in a boutique in Newcastle with an old sort of college friend of mine,
Yeah.
and that may be worthwhile, you know.
Will you play at all, do you think?
Not professionally. Maybe the odd couple of gigs, you know, for fun, you know,
Yeah.
playing jazz with friends or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like this.